Oxford. I am from South Louisiana. I've always been searching for who Yvette was. I've been a massage therapist for the largest events in the world, the Olympic, the Super Bowls, and I could never find myself. Became a nurse, massage therapist, a mother. Now I work as a health educator in the best venture I've ever found. I love to learn. I was at the Olympics in '96, and one of my clients asked me about his shoulder, and I thought, oh my God, I don't know. Started researching it. Found out what the labrum is, how to heal it, and I started finding myself each time Dave Justice would come over, he tore this or he'd do this, I'm like, how do I help him? So I just kept learning and learning how to do it. Well, then nursing was the best thing. So I thought being a nurse, I'd go in and I'd educate you on how not to come back. Clock in at 6:38, clock out at 7:10, and in between, all you do is chart, medication, chart, medication. At the end, that's all it is. There's no healing. So a job came open and I thought, wow, this is all encompassing. I can still be a nurse and an educator. So the company found me. I became a trainer for the insulin pump, which is awesome because it's a win for a lot of type 1s. So as I was learning about what the insulin pump was for, it was just to progress people's disease. It wasn't helping anyone get off the pump. So what I noticed is as I'm coaching these people, I'm like, but for the fact of this, you wouldn't have this. And so it started locking in that this is all about money. It's not about healing. I moved to Huntsville on December 29th, 2021. My dad died 2 days later. That's what I feel like my underlying passion is to honor my dad's death and say no more dads. You know, pray that no one has to go through that again. Because for 10 years, he never lived, he just survived. So I looked at my mom and I said, wait a minute, my mom was morbidly obese, she was on 95 meds, 9 stents, you name it, and I said, no more. I found unicity by accident, or by divinity. I believe divinity. I got on TikTok to annoy my kids. So I just started reading Jason Fung, Ben Beckman, Ellie DeRouge on screen, and Trent Tueller came to me. So he said, do you want to do a Zoom? And I'm literally like this. So I'm driving my company car, making X amount of dollars, and I said, yes, I'll do a Zoom. And I was like, well, I'll just order it. Got the box out, and I noticed all of the mechanism of actions are the same as what I just studied from GLP-1s, and I thought, oh well, I'll just keep drinking. And I kept selling kits and selling kits and selling kits, and became a partner within probably 10 days. So my dad willed this to me, right? When he went to heaven, he said, save your mom. So my mom, off all her meds, 110 pounds, soaking wet, more energy, more hair, I can't even explain her to you. People are yearning to know how to get healthier. And I thought I was that person, but I've been lying for 10 years. So as I progressed on TikTok, my first crazy viral video, I thought, I can do a business like this. So with success comes healing, right? Because if I'm successful, that means so many people have gotten on the system, stayed on the system, and threw their meds away, right? So when I got with unicity, I didn't know what insulin resistance was in this level. So as I kept reading the books, I thought, okay, I dug into the ingredients of Unamante and I dug into the ingredients of Alpha. It's like, why am I melting? There's got to be some kind of reason, right? And once I read the ingredients, I said, falls right in line with that root cause, that insulin resistance is the root cause of everything. And if we can get to the root cause, then we can actually change the world. And that is where unicity is. And if I didn't believe that, I wouldn't be here. So I think generally people really are just craving information. People just want to know. No one self-destructs on purpose. No one. Stuart Hughes, he said that. I remember opening my scrubs because I thought they were cute. And I went, well, I'll be damned. Just saving lives, no big deal. Well, ain't that the truth? So now, 4 years later, when I put the same scrubs on, I still am just saving lives. How? From my home. The healing, the health, the metabolic health. Just saving lives, no big deal.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to this powerhouse and Unicity's newest double diamond Chairman's Club member, Yvette Oxford!
I'm a quick video to play before we hear from Yvette.
What is the earliest memory of Yvette that makes me smile? Would have to be the day she was born. When she was laying in the incubator, her head was going around all over, and the eyes were big as big and looking. And I said, look at that baby looking at everything. Well, the doctors said that child can't see. And they could never convince me that she wasn't watching the world that she had just come into. So, and it never stopped.
My mom's a huge inspiration to me because there are very few people that wake up with her energy and her drive and her passion for life and helping others. A lot of people don't have the work ethic that she has.
Yvette is unapologetic in her philosophies and her beliefs and her desire to help others and change lives. When she learns something that makes you better, she's going to want you to do it.
A year into it, somebody asked her, what's your OV? She said, what is OV? So that was kind of one of the things I remember way back, and actually one of the things I was always proud of. She was doing it because she saw the success of other people's help.
Watching you become who you are today, stumbling at times, not sure of what you should do, but then coming into who you are, it's been fascinating and inspiring to watch.
She wants people to be healthy. That's her goal in life. One of the biggest regrets we have is that we didn't learn what we know now before my husband passed. If we had known 3 years ago what we know now, my husband would still be with us.
Yvette loves hard, and she's a great mother, she's a great wife, she's been a great sister my whole life, and she's a great aunt to my children. And I think her love and fidelity to her family is inspiring.
One thing that I want her to know about how much I love her is that she's always been there for me. If I ever need something, I will always call her. That's something I've always appreciated about her. She puts us first, and it's extremely apparent in the way she raised us and even the way she treats us now.
Yvette, I hope you never forget how much fun we've had together as sisters and as a family, because it's some of the best memories of my whole life.
Mom, I hope you never forget that my brother and I are always on your side, and so's my dad. We want the best for you, and we just want you to be happy.
I have energy, I have life, and that was because she believed in a product, and it changed my life.
I'm trying to say we never forget what the purpose is, and that's helping other people, including myself, your sons, your daughter-in-laws, your family.
A lot of people get into this business to make money, but that's not why she got into it. She got in it because of her passion for helping and healing other people.
Yvette, I hope you never forget where you came from, who's behind you, who loves you, and most importantly, your father, who believed in you wholeheartedly.
That's real fair. Thanks. Yvette, you're a weirdo. You're hyper. You have attention deficit disorder. You have the attention span of a lima bean. If you can find the attention span of a lima bean, let me know. So, my whole life, these are just a few of the things I've heard. Why can't you sit still? What is wrong with you? Well, the law of conservation of energy is either destroyed or created. So my mom knew that too well. Who created all this energy and how do you destroy it, right? So like she said, I was born with more energy than all of you in this room. It's not a good thing. I'm up at 3, in bed at 7. I don't know if you could follow what I do from 3 a.m. to 9 a.m. You don't want to. So something that my true why, my father he'd give you the shirt off his back. He was the most passionate human in the world, and he wouldn't medicate me. My parents wouldn't medicate me as a child. Imagine your 5-year-old just zoom in the room. She's good. That's her energy. That will be her superpower, right? Because we want to put people like me. I have a diagnosed ADHD. It's actually a disability. And they want to put us in a hole, and they want to put us and tell us, you'll never be anything. I mean, I literally was in learning disabled classes, yeah? LD. Can't do that anymore, but in the 80s at Pope John Paul High School, you could. Level 1, level 2, LD. Okay, I'll take it. So I thought I was dumb. I thought I was the learning disabled person. I wanted to learn to live with this label. So my true why that I'm here, my mother stated it just right. If we could have saved Big Jim, we would have saved Big Jim. Big Jim would not have passed the way he did. So I've placed my energy into many ways. How do I use my energy? God knows I have enough. I played soccer growing up. I ran cross country. I've done a little CrossFit. I'm not Shannon, but I've done some CrossFit. I've done a half marathon. I've done the 10 Ks. The energy, it just never left me. Yeah? So I poured it into Tillman for the last 30 years. I'm surprised he's still here, I'll be honest with you. I wouldn't marry me, but being honest. Parker and Brendan, you saw my boys. I don't care about anything else. To say Denise so eloquently, they're my why, every day. I poured my energy until they got married, and now there's someone else's money problems for Steve. I put this picture up because I couldn't climb those yesterday. I want you to know I can climb. Anyway, so that's why that's here. So, what's this? Okay. I've been a nurse. I've been a massage therapist to some of the people you may be fans with, Dave Justice, etc. I have been a pharmaceutical sales rep, help me Lord. I have been a diabetes educator for some of the largest companies in the world. Right, it's exciting, it's fine, it's great. You make a few dollars, like Anne-Marie was saying, you're gonna trade your time for money. But it never filled me, and it never depleted the yearning energy that I must have, right? So when I found Unicity, Trenty Top, who believed in me, so I said, now I can put all of this education, all the nursing degree, all of the education and diabetes education to real outcomes, yeah? Because from 7 to 77, I have saved and helped more people come off meds, I can say meds here, off meds and off injections and out of the hospital and more energy, and it's palpable, right? Because that is our mission. Our mission is so somebody would say, thank you. So I found my energy. We've created many spaces. I have undoubtedly the best leaders in the world, right? We all know how great our leaders are. I stayed close to the fire. I took that attention deficit, crazy little girl, and decided that's my superpower. It's not a disability. The ADA thinks it is, but it's not. So, back up a minute, I forgot. Okay, so I lived in an apartment for 2 years, 3 months, and 1 hour. I was dreaming of a home, 1 hour and 30 minutes actually. Meth heads next door with I was able with this company, because with saving lives equals stage presence, right? I'm not up here because I'm by myself. It's my team, it's my dad, my mom, and it's all of the people we've saved lives, right? So I was able to buy a dream home, finally. The price of the house just kept going up, yeah? Apartment living's fun, but this was my dream. I got to live across, right? The mountain is behind us. We see here every day. Every day, my husband's dream. I got my flex car, as my kids called it. No, it's not a, whatever Rav drives. It's something, it's a Tahoe. Rav, you bought a Tahoe, Yvette? I'm like, I did. A year's one? Yeah, anyway. So that is my dream. Serious, that is a real question. It's a real question, Rav. Years? Anyway. So I was able to go from a 5-year-old, we lived in Indonesia growing up, and they wanted to medicate me to go overseas. That's just another story. No medication, dedication to myself. I've always been all in. Try to get me out. I haven't ever left but twice. Right? I think I've left twice. from a 900 square foot home, apartment complex that was dark as you couldn't even imagine. My videos were terrible. You should go see them. And to a beautiful home. So if this attention deficit, because see, y'all, not all disabilities are visible, right? If this person can get up here and do this, God knows you can. You know, as Trent says, don't lie, don't exaggerate, don't quit, because when you quit, they win. Yeah? So thank you so much for everyone that has put up with my speech. I did pretty good. I think I did all my slides. Thank you all so much.